Hello everybody, it's Kevin again and welcome back to another woodland camp and graph video. In today's short video it's going to be another review video. So today we are going to be reviewing the Bahco Laplander. As with all the products that I review, it's had at least 12 months out in the field. In fact this is nearly on 2 years now I've had this. So yeah, it's obviously it's a portable saw, a portable folding saw. Obviously I've designed a belt sheath for this, left-handed belt sheath to go in. It doesn't actually come with one, so I've made my own. But it's a good saw. It's lightweight, it's portable. You can't actually see all the writing now, it's rubbed off. Like I say, I've had this close to 2 years now, and it has the blade. They are changeable blades, but it has reached its life. I think it will go through wood pretty easy still, but I have noticed I'm having to put a lot more force in, and with having to put a lot more force in, can often jump. Your saw can jump, and yeah, I have got a few cuts and a few times I've pierced my skin. But for around about £20 what these cost, I was using like the £2 or £3 Wilco ones or Aldi or whatever, and then upgraded to this about 2 years ago when I first started taking the outdoors a bit more seriously. And you know, it has come into its element. I love it. There's the big debate whether you're silky or Bahco. I like these myself because they saw on both cuts. The silk is only cut pulling back, but these cut pushing and pulling. Like I say, I've had a good 2 years out of that. I'll bring a close up in a minute. It's actually all bent and wonky from one of the times I've got it trapped or something. But yeah, it's a good all-round saw. The colour, I know people said it could have been a bit brighter colour, because I know a good few people have put these down and then could never find them again, which is another reason this comes into its own when I've got my belt on. But comfy, it's ergonomic, it's comfy, it's a good grip. The only one thing I don't like about these saws is when you press to release, and the big press sign there, sometimes they lock like that. So for me, it does lock shut when it is shut, but I'd just like the action a bit more smoother. It's done it again, look, and that's not just because I've bent it. But yeah, I just like it every time, just to go in. That's the only one sort of drawback that I've got against it. It stayed sharp for nearly 2 years, even though it's your new blade now. So yeah, that's the Bahco Laplander, or Bahco Laplander. It has got holes at the bottom for put lanyards, whether you want to put some bright paracord or whatever on that, whatever you want to do. But I just prefer that in there, locked and done. So we come on to the rating, and I'm going to give it high because it's still, you know, it's versatile, it's heavy duty, it's lasted well. The saw's lasted well. Anyone that knows this channel knows that I do get out a lot. 38 weekends out of 52 last year, and it come on every camp with me. So it's going to be a 9 out of 10, which is a great score. Possibly the only reason it's not getting the 10 out of 10 is just that lock. That sometimes it just doesn't go straight in first time, and that's the only reason really. So definitely worth paying a bit more money than your Wilcos or your Aldis or whatever. It's definitely worth the £20. Whether it's as good as a silky or not, that's a question for another day, because I've never really used the silkies that much. But for me, it's never let me down. It stayed sharp. It's never gone musty or anything like that. So it gets a great 9 out of 10. Here's the close-up as I promised. So yeah, That's it, gone a bit wonky, but like I say, it still works fine. Still never let me down. So, to show you this 2-year-long blade, still do. So it's not too bad after two years, but it's alright, I'm on film. Yeah, so it's not too bad after 2 years, but it's definitely due a replacement.